Hello everyone, my name is Oliver. Today I'm going to tell a story about Mr. Busy. There has never been anybody quite like Mr. Busy. He could do things 10 times as fast as ever you or I could. For instance, if he was reading this book, he'd have finished by now. He lived in a very busy-looking house which he'd built himself. As you can see, it had lots of doors and windows. And do you know what it's called? Weekend College. Do you know why? Because that's how long it took him to build it. One fine summer morning, Mr. Busy was up about bright and early at 6 o'clock. He jumped out of bed and had a bath and cleaned his teeth and cooked his breakfast and ate his breakfast and read the paper and washed up and make his bed and clean the house from top to bottom. By which time it was 7 o'clock. Busy, Mr. Busy. Now, next door to Mr. Busy lived someone who wasn't quite such a busy person. In fact, a very unbusy person. Mr. Slow. If he was reading this book, he'd read it like this. He'd still be on the first page. At the same fine summer morning, at 7:05, when Mr. Busy knocked at his door, Mr. Slow was fast asleep in bed. He'd gone to bed for an afternoon nap the day before, and somehow hadn't woken up until heard Mr. Busy knocking at his door. "Who's that knocking at my door?" he called downstairs. "Good morning," cried Mr. Busy. "Can I come in?" And without any waiting for an answer, he went inside. "Where are you?" he called. "Upstairs," came Slow reply. So Mr. Busy went upstairs 2 at a time. "Good heavens," he said, "you're still in bed." And he made Mr. Slow get up, and he made his bed for him, and cooked his breakfast for him, and cleaned his house for him. Poor Mr. Slow, he hated to be rushed and fussed. "Right," said Mr. Busy briskly. "It's a fine day. Let's go for a picnic." Mr. Slow pulled a face. "I don't like picnics," he complained. "Nonsense," replied Mr. Busy, and busied himself around Mr. Slow's kitchen making up a picnic for 2 of them. It took him a minute and a half. "Right," he cried when finished. "Off you go!" And he bustled Mr. Slow out of his front door, and off they set. As you can imagine, Mr. Busy walks extremely quickly, and as you can imagine, Mr. Slow doesn't. So by the time Mr. Busy had walked a mile, do you know how far had Mr. Slow had walked? To his own garden gate. Mr. hurried back. "Come on," he cried impatiently. "Hurry up!" "Hurry up?" replied Mr. Slow. "Impossible." Thank you for your attention.